Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. It is my late good friend's birthday, Bill Lombardy. I'm just trying to imagine what it would be that would make him happy. In this particular instance, in this time of year, he has to share his birthday with Christmas, as it turns out. Obviously, the emote wall is not working. I'm going to send up another flare. Very strange. May have to delete the cache from the last browser. But we ended up in the same spot. Alright. This is a nice universal way of dealing with the Fair enough. Can we do it this way? No white squared bishop, eh? Let's see what else there's no white squared of. And now for something completely different. Takes. Takes. How is he going to defend this? That is the question. As we get everything moving. Was it really possible for me to play what I think I should play? If I attack his queen, yes. He didn't play queen f2, thankfully. Well, I guess the win of the night was enough. Amazing read, as usual. I'm taking it with me today. I also enjoy using in my lessons the 1000 best of the best. And our stream is listed as 60 frames per second. Maybe I don't need 60 frames per second. What do you think? Alexa, turn up Dojo 25%. Alexa, adjust Dojo 20%. There we go. Bring the lights up. Who else is going? Well, we have our good friend from Istanbul / where in the world is Nico Demonius? This doesn't solve our problem, though.
Dragonverst.
Oh, that did solve our problem, or did it?
Good morning from the Netherlands here.
Takes. And knight moves. We have to look at this from white's side. I am, of course, rooting for our regular Monsieur Nico Harmonious. This looks good. Let's look at it from the white side. Nico, what are we waiting for, sir? You don't have much of a choice. I like the thought. Capture, capture. The white has a little bit of difficulty here with the two outside passed pawns. No, we needed two. Alright, this might work. G4. Okay, G4 now. Might have preferred it before. We don't have much of a choice now. We needed to make some headway there. G5. No. Although this works. This may hold. 4 versus 3 in the strangest possible way. 4 versus 3 in the strangest possible way. Takes with a fork. Takes with a fork, sir. G5? No, G5, threatening rook F6 and trade off. You still have this opportunity to play G5. Okay, he's forced you to do it now. G5. Rook F6 check to get behind the pawn. Oh no! How problematic. We're missing basic rook forks here. This is not good. Now he can get in front, unfortunately. In front. There's a small chance that we can probably slime him, but... might have gone over here. What is going on here? We're still trying to catch up with our D4s. After this we will be working on...
Said. Is it me or is there no sound?
Is there no sound? Oh no. Refresh. Refresh? I'm not always talking, unfortunately. I will check my settings though. The default seems to be okay. Testing, testing, testing. Alright, Paye. Paye 73. Let us do it. Nico. Crossing my fingers that the sound issue has been fixed. Testing, testing, testing. Slightly different from what we are normally used to. Let's stay focused throughout this game and then we'll deal with the sound issue later. We will deal with the sound issue later. Much later. If necessary.
Nicodemonius
said. Yep, that helped.
Alright, good. I was worried because it has been working for me fairly well. Alright, now he has guarded everything, it appears. But has he? Has he guarded everything? And now for something completely different. Takes. Let's give him that one weakness that he will appreciate. And one weakness he will appreciate. Is he going to straighten out his pawns? Oh, wow. That's crazy that he would do that. Interesting. I mean, this is the only plan that I have, obviously. Can I? Wow, we have Arsenal fan Richie gracing our present. Good morning, Nico. Again. I am the one who usually says my opponent is winning. I am the one that usually survives the worst when I tell my opponent that he's winning. We have 2 items in use here. Dark Blade, good morning, Dragon Burst. How are you? How many games did I actually miss? I got a full point buy this round? God help me. Is it still raining outside? Alexa, is it still raining outside?
It probably won't rain today. There's only a 13% chance at 6 a.m.
Wonderful. At roughly the time that I need to leave the house. we're still trying to refresh our Streamlabs wall. I've heard a few different things that might be able to help me. What those things are, I do not know. Unfortunately, the emote wall is not working, and it's very stressful. Open source properties, browser settings. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Is that it? This tiny little switch. Is that it? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding moi? Alright, let's try this again. Miracle, who would have known? Alright, I refreshed the browser source. I logged into Streamlabs. I re-enabled Stream Elements. All I need now is for someone to use. So what was the size on those? Did it work? I'm not sure about the size on those. They seem to need a little more bounce in their step. But we did manage to do it. Alright. So that was the main goal for being late this morning. Ironically, I tried a few last things, watching a video, logging into everything, re-logging into everything, copying my browser source, pasting my browser source, putting a browser source in. And there was one little thing that I was missing as far as enabling the browser source goes. And this should be the case even on scale. Combo required, no. Ignore duplicates, yes. Okay, so refresh browser when scene becomes active. One more time. Is that it? So it's working here, but it's not working there. Copy. Intermission. Delete. Paste. Pardon me while I get this done. Alright, so now we have it on the intermission screen. I'm going to go to the live screen, the starting screen for just one moment. And they are here. And on the stream ending soon, they are here. Alright, so the emote wall is now working on all possible walls. I think I have a redundant emote wall up. But let's just check out Arsenal fan Richie versus Alex Winter. I don't know if Alex Winter is the one who slimed me at long last, but I'm rooting for my buddy. This looks like a winning endgame. Nicely done, Richie. That cannot be recaptured, right? And now forcing the exchange of rooks did do it. I still would have played a4. You can't dance at two weddings, Alex. Alex is coming. Winter is coming. Not entirely sure what that was all about. He was still going to have to go to the side. I have a technique in this particular instance where we bring them closer. Now you just walk in. And you made him. The quadrant of death. I call this the quadrant of death. When you place the queen on a square like d5, you can actually just walk in and checkmate, because the king always has two or more squares. So for the most part, when you have this quadrant of death, the king always has these three squares, so you can just walk in. For example, you just walk in on the quadrant of death. The center extended square of death just relocated from c6 to f3 and f6 to c3, just placed in the corner. King and Queen Mating Techniques. Part 1. King and Queen Mating Techniques. Part 2. Oh no, my good friend, Dudovich. I don't want to win against Nico. It's just business, sir. Sack that pawn for a center pawn. No, huh? We are going after his weaknesses. Oh man. Did he really do that? We have to go after those weaknesses. Those weaknesses have to be addressed. What was I thinking? Why doesn't Nico push his pawn to d5? Does he not see discovery tactics? So in marking down rook forks, discovery tactics, These are somewhat essential. Always activating. Activation station, Moneypenny. And now for something completely different. The win of a rook. Terribly sorry, Nico. On a brighter note, I hope the family is well. Better than our chess games. Our chess games are not necessarily so well. That much I do know. Why are those three together? Why are those three together? I do not understand why those three are together. Interesting that they group them together. I want them all over. What is up with that? Settings? Ay, ay, ay. So at the end of the round, each of the ratings are updated. -2, +2. All of those things are updated at the end of each round. Arsenal fan Richie. Uh-oh. It's coming down to it, folks. Looks like I'm getting black against Arsenal fan. Assuming there's another round, which there is not. But I've not yet played Alex of Inther. Part 1 of 3. Queen's Gambit declined. So we are at 160 or 1... And this is the bane of the existence for all players. Oh,